Hey everyone. So I'm sorry it's been a while. My husband and I were celebrating our 6th anniversary, so I've been away doing little, getaways. It's all very romantic. But I'm back today with an Ipsy and a Birchbox. And as I mentioned, I'm going to be doing a look today that is more for young girls, like middle school, high school, early high school. Wherever. But it could be for anybody. It could be for anybody that I'm just gonna sort of do a lighter look today that is acceptable for everyday use for anyone. But especially could be for young girls that are wanting to get into makeup. I have had a request for that. So I hope this is helpful. I'm by no means a guru. I've learned some things over the years that I'm going to impart. And I'm excited because when I looked through my Birchbox and Ipsy this month, there's some good products in there for this video. But that's not to say that you need to, go out and spend a lot of money on this stuff. You can get any of this stuff, at CVS. And I'm not going to be using a ton of products because young people don't need a ton of products. And if you're a person that wants to wear some makeup but not a ton, and you're not a young person, then this is for you too. So I will start with my Ipsy bag for this month. So we have a blow dry perfection and heat protectant cream called Briogeo. It's an enhanced shine and smooth hair. And it heat protects up to 425 degrees, which is awesome. So I'm not going to use this in the video today because my hair is dry. Air dried, obviously. I didn't do anything to it. But I do recommend heat protectant for your hair. It's a really good thing because, when you're young, your hair is very healthy and lovely, and then you get older and you start coloring it or, using a lot of heat products on it, and it starts to damage it. And so a good heat protectant is very good for your hair. But this isn't really a hair tutorial. So we have a lip scrub by Jelly Pong Pong, Coffee and Coconut. A BB cream by Smashbox I'm very excited about. This is great. And I'll explain that in a second. Lipgasm lip gloss by Trust Fund Beauty. Okay. And a brush for contouring, C405 contour brush by Beauty Basics. Beauty Basics? But I don't know. Okay. I always love getting new brushes. Oh, yes. That's nice. And that's going to be for oh, I have blotches on my face. Okay. But that's a good contouring brush. So, let's move on to the Birchbox. Hello 2017. I don't know. It's all these people looking healthy. Getting up earlier. Getting your dream life. Reading more. Buying more purses. Resolutions. New year. New year, new perspective. This month is all about making little changes, embracing the things you love, and products that make you feel like the greatest version of your already great self. There we go. So, these are Pixie by Petra Glow Tonic, and they're exfoliating pads that are pre-soaked in a facial tonic to tone, brighten, and remove dead skin cells to reveal healthier, glowy skin. So I will use one of these today because my skin is fairly clean. I'll use it before the makeup. And that is a good thing, a toner, an exfoliator for a young person. It's a good thing to keep your skin clean. This, I'm not sure what this is. This is number 4, Lumiere Zehiver Fluoro Elixir Restore and Repair Oil. It saves strand saving elixir gives drab, dull hair a coveted movie star shine. Well, we'll see about that. I'm always excited about dry shampoo. I don't know that I would totally recommend this for younger people. They tell you that you don't have to wash your hair every day, but I think young people, especially with sports and stuff, if you're more active, it's okay to wash your hair. You don't want it to smell. Smelling is bad. But if you don't want to wash your hair every day, this could be a good helper, dry shampoo. This is called Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. In just one pump, a high-potency lactic acid treatment exfoliates dead skin cells, plumps fine lines, evens out hyperpigmentation, and boosts your skin's glow factor. Okay. Alright, well, that sounds good. I mean, the full size of that is $105, so I guess. And then last but not least, Arrow Endure Water Resistant Mascara. It's a good thing. I always love getting mascaras, for sure. And the last thing that I bought myself is, because I knew I was making this video, this is just from a drugstore. It's Wet n Wild collection. It was $3.19. I think this is a kind of a good palette for somebody with my coloring. Obviously, if you have darker skin, I would go with some natural colors like bronzes, light browns. It's all about what kind of colors kind of look good with you. But this is going to be sort of a natural look. And so I'm going to be using this. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to start with this Pixie thing. Okay, well, it's not strongly scented, which is very nice. The biggest thing for a middle school, early high school, young girl is obviously skincare. It's tough. It's a tough time of your life because there's pimples and all kinds of stuff. So, getting into a good skincare regimen is a good idea. If you're not sure what to do, you could always go. My mom used to take me, she was planting the seeds early. My mom used to take me to the Lancome counter at Macy's or whatever, and get me like a makeover with the, what is he doing? I don't know. I would get a makeover with the lady who would, do a look on me, but she would teach me about skincare, and that was really good. So if you're not sure what to do, you could always go to like a Sephora or Ulta or a makeup counter, because the makeovers are free. They like you to buy things, so it's like a nice thing to plan and buy something, but you can buy yourself nice skincare products. That's a good thing. Okay, so that was very refreshing. Let's try out this Good Genes. So, apply to clean, dry skin. That's all it says. I'm preparing to be blown away. Honestly, it is making my skin tingle a little bit. Now, this is not necessarily a part of a regimen that I would encourage for a young person. An exfoliator is a good product to have for, when you're in the shower, but you don't really need this kind of fancy stuff. This is for people whose skin is dying like mine. All right. That kind of smelled nice. It was very citrusy. So I'm going to try out this lip scrub next. Come on. So lip scrub is a good product, especially at this time of year in the winter. Oh, that tastes good. So you just put it on. It has, a sandy consistency. It's like dessert. And what that does is just kind of get all the chappedness off. And softens your lips. I prefer lip scrubs to using like chapstick all the time, because I think that they use alcohol in chapstick, unless you get a chapstick or a lip balm that is specifically not made with alcohol. Something more natural, they are made with alcohol, which kind of defeats the purpose, because it's going to just make you addicted to it, which might be the point for them. But I prefer to use a lip scrub and just sort of keep my lips soft that way. I mean, sometimes I will use like some natural, like Burt's Bees, I think is okay. I don't know what that's made with. That might be made with alcohol. I don't know. But natural things are better, for sure. Okay. So next, I'm going to do the BB cream. Now, this is, BB cream stands for Beauty Balm Cream or Blemish Balm Cream. This is a really good purchase for a young girl or a young person or somebody that does not want to wear a lot of makeup, because it's good for your skin. It does a lot of different things. It evens out tone. It gives you good coverage, but doesn't make you look, it's not heavy. It's still like pretty sheer. It has SPF 35. That's very important. You want to have that kind of protection on your face all the time. And it's moisturizing. So they make BB creams at the drugstore. I mean, this one is probably, I don't know how much this one is, but it's probably not cheap. But you can definitely get BB creams at CVS, at wherever. So you could put this on with, see, it kind of looks like foundation. You could put this on with a brush, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to put it on with fingers. Oh, it's so creamy and nice. And it really just is doing all the things I said. It's just making my skin feel healthy and soft and sort of evening out the tone, and giving me coverage. But a young person doesn't need to wear a lot of foundation. You really do not. And so therefore, I'm not going to put a lot on. Okay. Next, I'm going to use a little bit of powder, just some of my Maybelline powder. And again, this is something, if you have very oily skin, powder could be your friend. You don't have to use it. I like kind of setting my skin with powder. It's a personal preference, but this is a very light powder. And I'm just going to do this. Plus it's fun to get a nice big brush and sweep it over your face, right? Feels nice. Okay. Now you can, as a, where did I put that thing? I don't know. You can use a concealer if you want. That's up to you. I'm going to just use a little bit of my Maybelline concealer. It's very, very, I probably should put this on before the powder, but I'll just go back. I'm not going to do a lot of concealer because I'm going for a natural look and I don't naturally have concealer on, so. Okay, so that's it for that, for my face. And now let's go in with this eyeshadow. Now, that was the other thing. If you do have a concealer or something like this, you can actually use this as an eyeshadow primer. You don't need to get like an expensive eyeshadow primer, but I do recommend having one because it just kind of keeps your eyeshadow in place and makes it kind of go on better and, I don't know, stay. It's a good thing. So now I just have to figure out how to open this. Thank God for tweezers. Okay. Well, it's not coming off. Really. Actually, while I have my tweezers out, let's talk about brows. So, brows are actually in right now. To like have big thick brows like Cara Delevingne. So, if you're like a person that wants to tweeze your brows, think long and hard before you do it because it's a process that you kind of have to get good at. You know, this region in here where the, like, you can see where my eyebrows are. I mean, you can't really because my eyebrows are blonde. But if there's hairs way underneath my brow line, I would tweeze those. But I'm not going to tweeze really in here because it's nice to have brows. You don't want to have weird, thin, unnatural looking brows. Brows are good. Alright, so this is the palette, and let's see how I do with these sponges. So what I would do is I would kind of go in with this lightest color, and I would go all over the lid. Now if you have a fluffy eyeshadow brush, that would be good to use with this too, but I'm doing it without, so I can show you that it can be done. I like to put a little of this right under my eyebrow as my highlight. Use your fingers to soften. So that's, I mean, you could go out like that. That's just fine, right? I'm gonna go in with this pink color next because I think it's pretty. Now you can use a more glittery pink. You could use a light brown, a light gold, just a pretty glittery color. But I'm going a little bit more matte. I mean, there's some shimmer to this, but I'm going a little more matte. And then I'm going to go back in with the white and just sort of blend out the crease from where I put the pink. Blending is a good thing. So now, I don't know how this is going to work because I've not used this before, but this darker color, I'm going to actually turn the sponge to the side, get a little on the side, and then go right along my lash line. Actually, that worked pretty well. Again, if you have a little brush, you can use that for this, but if you don't, decide if a sponge works just fine or a Q-tip. So you see it's very, very light, but it just kind of gives a little bit of dimension. If you want, you can put a little tiny bit below, but that's kind of a personal preference. All right. Where is this stuff? Here it is. So another thing that you could do with your brows is you could actually put some color in them, but I kind of don't recommend that because unless you're really good at it, you don't want to end up looking clownish. I'm going to try out this color with this little thing that they sent me just because my brows are so light. Oh, see, that's good. See, that's all I did. I just put a little color so at least it looks like a brow. But I'm certainly not going crazy. And then I'm going to go in with a clear brow gel. And again, this step is very, very optional. I mean, obviously all of this is optional. But if you want to do brows, a clear gel could be your friend because you won't mess that up. Okay. Where is that mascara? Alright, then a nice mascara. Again, I'm using this because they sent it to me, but any grocery store mascara. And if you are lighter colored, you might want to try brown mascara, because that's a little less. I don't have any brown, so I'm just going to use this black. But for mascara, you just want to get close to your lash line. This is actually a good mascara for this because it's not very clumpy at all. And just gently kind of shimmy it through your lashes like that. If you decide that you want to do some on your bottom lashes, I only just touch them to my outer lashes usually. I don't do them all the way across. I would on a special occasion maybe. But that's all. And now for lips, and my lips are still feeling nice and soft. Trust Fund Beauty, Method to the Madness. I recommend a nice light lip gloss. This one has a little color to it. It's very pretty, actually. Again, a lot of these lip glosses are made with alcohol, so they might dry your lips out. But if you have lip gloss on, you won't like lick your lips, and that also dries them out. Oh, I really like that gloss. Again, you don't need this. You can just get any lip gloss from the store. So let's see if any of these hair products, I'm not going to use this one. I'm just going to use this shiny one. See if this does anything for my hair. This is the one, the number 4. My bangs are a huge mess right now. Well, I mean, it's not bad. If you have frizzy hair, it's helpful. Alright, so that's it. That's the look. I might come back and do another one for young people that's a little more dramatic. If you had like a dance to go to or a special occasion, I will come back and do one for you for that. But I hope that you enjoyed this. It's just a nice clean look. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you liked it, or leave me a comment and let me know other looks you'd like to see me do. And I will see you next time. Okay, bye.